Here's our presentation for ITCS 37.1 Introduction to Software Engineer ASAP co-working space. We will be focusing on the FD level 0, 1 and 2 and also the prototype and the test case. For the team members, we have Pachanitha Saeheng, jiraruch, Ratsorn, Chommakorn and Nattanicha. Here is our data flow diagram level 0. In the middle, we have our co-working space that connect data between the customer, employers, and PI banking and the managers together.
Welcome to our overview of data flow diagram level 1 of our user interface system. This diagram is a snapshot of our platform user-centric operation. Start at the left-hand side. Customer engage with our system by create account, transition into membership, and then log in. Each step is streamlined for ease of use and security. Next, the heart of our system is reservation and payment process. Users can make reservation and authenticate their account and seamlessly make payment or within a secure intuitive interface. Notice the critical back-end process. Reservation detail fed into our system record accurate tracking and manage of every transaction. Moving to the right-hand side, employees interact with the system to manage reservation, generate report, and handle rental item or interaction through a secure system, ensuring confidentiality and data integrating. Let's transition now to data flow diagram level 2, where we will expand on the detail and interaction of this module.
In the process of login system, first we have actors. There are two types of actors, which is customer, employee, and provide their username and password to access the system. In process T.1 verify login, this is a central process that takes a username and password from customer and employee. And the second is we have data store. There are two types of data store indicated in the diagram. First, we have the two authentications account. This store account credentials and related authentications data. And second, we have the 5 employee informations. This store data related to employee personal details, permissions, and roles. And in the data for the customer, the username and password fall into verify login process, which in turn to interact with the authentications account data store validate credentials. For the employee, there is similar, but there is some additional step. We have to, after verify the login process, also interact with the employee information data store, verify additional informations related to the employee roles and access the right. And lastly, we have output of the primary output verify login process is verifications of the account, which also indicated by the arrow leading of the right into the next state workflow after successful login.
Okay, so let me explain the data flow diagram of manage employee information. So firstly, we have manager that have to input username and password in process 9.1 to verify login. It have checked that is it a valid account with the employee information solely. After it checked that is it a valid account, so we move on to process 9.2, which is request employee information. In this process, we request employee information from employee information solely, and then we send employee information to process 9.3, which is manage employee information. For manage, we can add, update, or edit, or delete the list of employee. So the employee have to input the selected employee to manage, and after that we have to send out the update employee information to update in employee information solely. So this is all about manage employee information in data flow level 2.
Welcome to the ASAP system login page. Manager begin by entering the unique username and password, ensuring secure access through robust encryption protocol. After login, a personalized dashboard greet each manager confirming secure entry with a single click. The dashboard transition to the employee management page. In here, a manager can perform critical functions such as search, add, edit, and delete employee information. To add an employee, simply fill in personal detail and load specific and submit. For example, if we are adding Gojo as our new butler, we input 7 in ID, input Gojo in the first name, Satoru in the last name, butler in the row, and type email. Once your kick add Satoru information is immediately recorded in our database. Now editing an employee detail like Gojo's role is just as intuitive. A few clicks and the system sees this change across the board. Additional, the search function is a key feature designed for efficiency. Enter a name and the system filter and display relevant information immediately. Lastly, if an employee departs, the removal from the system is handled with a secure confirmatory step to maintain data integrity and conclude the login and manage employee information across as simple as that. Our system is designed to ensure that managers have quick and secure access to the tool they need to perform their duty effectively.
And for the test case, which is login and employee management process, test case TAD01, login with valid username and password. Using username Chaiyong.arg, password A5555, manager can successfully log in with this username password. Test case TAD02, login with invalid password and username. Manager using username chaiyong.arg@gmail.com and password A77777 and manager cannot log in with this information. And for the employee management process, insert employee, test case ID TAD03, insert employee, manager will insert the employee ID 7, first name Gojo, Satoru, and the role with butler at email mailgojo@hotmail.com, then select add. And the editing employee information, manager can edit employee information, test case TAD04. Manager can edit role, which is change the butler to the developer. And manager can search the employee, test case TAD05. Manager will search the employee ID number 6. And the last one, manager can delete the employee, test case ID TAD06. Manager will delete the employee, which is ID 7, and then click the OK button.